Even! What did you do? At one moment, Royam was a part of me, overseeing and in the next, he torn himself free and went off howling at the moon. There's no saying what he's capable of now that he's free from my imp. Then it is very good luck for us, dear child, that you escape. Be very careful, even. I don't know what happens next. We're in uncharted territory here. Be careful.
Hi, Manny. Here, card enthusiast and living store at your service.
Hello there, Even, you little monster.
Royam,
You come here into a town full of strangers, and the first thing you do is destroy my beautiful moon. Oh, Even, you've made me very angry.
look, if you'll just give me the eyes, I'll...
These eyes? You want me to give them to you? I'm not giving you anything, child.
But you promised! When I gave you rhymes, you said I earned them, and...
Oh, you have earned something. Take a deep breath, Even, because it's the last thing you'll ever take from anyone.
Foolish little girl, you're going to lose because I rhyme tight when I follow my personified force of creativity. No, Muse, you didn't let me finish. Stop robbing me of my rhymes before I get to them. Only I may ride this lyrical flow, got it? Russia! I hope people won't think you're too shoddy when they discover that you're a dead,
Body! You're embarrassing yourself!
All right, time to rhyme battle. I hope your loved ones are ready to cry, because in a few moments you're going to... Dang it, that is good!
My robots will reduce your skin to gelatin, leaving nothing but a gleaming white,
Everyone's deadly. Yippee invincible, Royal. Over here!
This is the rhyme that's going to end your time here in random.
My parents wanted me to be a goat herder, but I'd much rather be an even,
Silence! I was going to think of that eventually.
I'll try to not let it go to my head that I am the reason you'll soon be resting in peace.
Dead! How are you so smart at this?
No, I won't go back. I can't go back. It's not fair. No.
Back you go, my friend.
The colossal and terrifying upside-down mayor was now stored inside a different and nicer mayor's head. Even and Dicey had done an excellent job, and I was doing an excellent job narrating it. Not that they'd ever realize. Even was learning the world was even stranger and more threatening than in the stories her mother told her. But now, all Even and Dicey had to do was return the eyes to see. And what's more, defeated Royam, the dark side of the mayor. But the journey was far from over. Sorry, oh, be quiet now. Yeah, I just get so carried away sometimes. It's just so exciting being a storyteller, you know? Okay. Now, I'll be quiet.
It is good to be whole once again. Because if you cut off a limb, you'd want it back. Furthermore, I think I've learned mediocre Without him, I'm not the same. But with him, he says hello, by the way, Even. He says he hopes to see you again, very soon. It's been a very strange time for us here too, Even. But in saving us, you become an inextricable part of that. Wherever you go, and strange. As time goes forward, we'll all merge back together. It's the two... Goodbye, Even.
And so, Even went to give Seymour his eyes back. I'm positive he was dying to make eye contact with his pupils once again. Wait a minute. Oh dear. These are terrible. I'll edit them out later.
I didn't do anything to my twin. How did... It was a moment of weakness. I didn't think it through. Because she's me. I'm so ashamed. She's got the best parts of the two of us. She's so important to me, and I sold her out. That's it, exactly. You did? Now she's... And I'm great. You've let me take back the... But at least now I have a chance. And here, for luck...
Hey, here's a free sample. Halcyon. It means happy.
Hey, what happened? I heard a ruckus.
Long story. But I've got your eyes, Seymour.
Oh, my peepers and weepers. Oh, I've missed you so much. Much better. And as for those pips, if you don't mind, it just takes a little precision, the utmost finesse, and... Done! Good as new, little buddy! Hey, Mike, thank you for helping me properly see again. I mean, I suppose I could. There is room for more. All over random. Keep your eyes peeled and senses even sharp. So, what are you gonna do now? I know you'll find her even. You found my eyes, and they're probably way smaller than your sister, right? So, there you are. Well, I wish you well on your next adventure. And if I could give you some semi-solicited advice, every roll of the dice, bye even. I'll miss you, but I'm sure we'll see each.
The girl was long way from home, about to enter the land of three. Who knew what adventures awaited her there? The answer is me. I do. I'm the narrator. But for even and Dicey, the adventure was just beginning. And even Sister was still out there, somewhere, lost in random.
Home, I guess. Don't touch that!
You mustn't ever touch that odd. Ever! Never touch it again! Of course, you could never break anything I've built. Nobody could. But you could inconvenience me. And you anyway, forget it. Because I have something for you, Odd. Something special. No, you can't have anything. Go on, try it. I had it made.
Above even was one of the Queen's royal spiders, the kind that had taken away Odd on that terrifying night. They were the collectors of children who were to become Sixers.
Come on, Dicey! We can't let it get away! Hurry! She's in our sights! Not today, spider monster! I always knew I was a sixer at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen, while Bernard mops the floor. Hey, where is Bernie? Bernard is gone!
A six-odd child is missing! I repeat!
Look! It's Bernie! From back home! Of course we should help him. He'll be eaten alive out here.
The spider seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her sister. Even knew...
Come on! We've got to find him!
Oh, yes. Time was of the essence. I was done anyway. Freedom was a district tearing itself apart in a three-way civil war. A murdered father, 3 siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed. And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
Matty Dex here, card enthusiast at living store at your service. Oh, hello. You've made it to 3-Town, have you? Be careful here. Those triplets don't mess around. But then again, that just gives you 3 good reasons to buy. I could ask you the but now we're both here. And that means one thing. Let's trade cards. Let me answer that question with a question. Who could possibly dwell on the past when we've got... So...
Protect the king! Protect the king! He's in danger! We have to...
I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are. This bell belonged to my family, don't you know? It still does, it had. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, it belonged to the triplets, and before then, it belonged to the Lord. Just so, you know, if I could see her again, and it would do... Please excuse me.
Find them! Let none who attack the king... let none of them... where was I? Why'd you ask, stranger? What? Oh, heavens no. That sort of thing wouldn't interest me.
Bah! Call me crazy! I've got half a mind to... what was I talking about? The attack has begun! The king must be... What? Identify your... I used to protect somebody... Oh, even, you sweet... What? How did you know my name? What? I've never seen you before in... The king! Protect the king...
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home. But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I?
Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay. Woo, woo, woo. Wow, it's pretty cold in here, and dark, too.
Alive? I thought can't, but you'd better fall.
Kids never run around here. All I know is that if a kid's missing, a shot.
Leave me alone. I'm busy. Everything's important to someone. If there's a kid running around unattended, the Shadow Man probably has him by now. Oh, you really are in over your head. Oh, you are clever, but I don't know him. Nobody does. If you stay a spell, all Margarine Took can tell you about him. The Shadow Man. He was born in the time of the first nightmare, and he lives on to this day. But not like you or I. He lives in the walls of Mulgrow Alley. And he can always see you, but you can only see him when it's dark. Snuff out the lights in Mulgrow Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting. But be warned, if he were merely a ghost, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Goodbye. I do not think we will see you.
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
Little one?
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh, wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe I'm stuck? Let him out!
That may be true, but there is another truth. That if you're not afraid now, you'll soon learn. Haven't you heard the bedtime stories? I'm what goes bump in the night. Or what I used to do anyway. He's mine now. I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage. You'd think you'd know not to insult someone who's holding on. Besides, you don't... Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing. That remains to... But perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace. I want the triplets war to end. Oh, I'm not. I'm the creeper people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace. During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all. If you want me to give you Bernard, I don't care how. I don't care about anything even, except being feared by everyone again. I've watched you. Silence! Don't insult me with your dirty lies! You alone carry the power to effectively figure it out. Or you will never see your precious Bernard, or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope, and you will never see your sister again. For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. Go, even. Bernie's fate.
To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, Even had to end Threedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information. Some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
That poor woman. Have you seen Nishka?
Who dares attack the king? My blade thirsts for...
Fascinating. Fascinating. Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the upper class. Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Who do you think started this war? Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and started this bloody civil war?
Well, that's the sort of opinion that'll make nobody like you. My...
Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the upper class. Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and started this bloody civil war?
None of them? None of them? Oh, I've never heard such an opinion before.
You, I remember you. No, I don't remember much, and... Oh, with the children. The 3 children, well, something happened. There were sounds from his chambers. Was someone with him? I was his bodyguard, and I ran to look, and he was supposed to be sleeping, but... I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. Hello? Do I know you? The children of the king. Such beautiful babies. They grew up into such wonderful young men and women. The Duke, the Baroness, and the Count. Such a gift. He's paranoid, capricious, and fearful. But his heart's in the right place. He once accused me of trying to assassinate him, just because she's tough as nails. Tough as cannons, really. Duty-bound and haughty, but she can back it up. And woe be to those who cross her. She once aimed a cannon at me to stop me from giving her a bath. I wouldn't call him a glutton for life, more of a bon vivant. He loves all the finer things. He's baroque, decadent, you might say spoiled, but I'd say he's really more... He once told me his goal was to eat every animal in the kingdom, all in one single dish. He achieved it a week later, and said the dish was as delicious... Oh, that's very nice. You're a nice young lady. I'm sorry. I'm afraid that these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments, but there have been times where an object reminds me of things. Holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person, or an event. That could bring it all back. Can you find these objects for me? One for... What's that you say? The king was murdered! Oh, if only I could remember. That platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important. Oh well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying about it.
have you? Ah, never mind. Trade it in for a new one with me. Oh,
Seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world, Even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power? And now, Even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders. Could she solve the mystery of the king's murder?
It's the Count! Ladies and gentlemen, the Count has won the role!
The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's dark dice, but everything else I know. Hi there, I'm Tea Time Tootsie. I used to be a late... Hey, we don't choose our names, our parents did. Oh, well, the Nanny Fortuna renamed me. Every day I watch the battles and come up with the most thrilling stratagems for the next day. The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's dark dice, but fair enough. Skepticism is healthy. Here, I'll prove it to you. Every day the dice is rolled, and every day one of the Colossuses moves. Everyone noticed. But what everyone else has failed to notice is how the winning Colossus brings most of the robots he commands with it, and that leaves the area behind safer to traverse. Do any of the triples use this information? Perhaps attacking from behind on the day the dice favors them? No, only I see it. By the order of Nanny Fortuna, I am not to work for either of them, although I would be interested in learning more about the triplets for observational purposes only. Tell you what, if you meet them, come back here and describe them to me. There'd be a reward in it for you.
Come on, Dicey, let's go! Go on, Dicey!
Someone has entered your ruin, castle, Your Grace.
I swear, it must be my bloody sister, the Baroness, or my fancy-pants brother who thinks he's so much better than me, sending their assassins to smother me in my sleep. But this Count is awake and ready for you! You hear that, assassins?
Raise the stakes with a new car! Manny's got what you need.
I love that guy. You don't. He's great. There's definitely no downsides to the man. Everything he does is so grounded and normal. Now that's something I'll absolutely... I deny it! Okay, I gotta go. If we talk too long, can't wait until the Queen...
You're here to kill me, aren't you? Help me to die? Bah! Have you ever marched out into a battle, little girl? I don't know, assassin. Unlike you, mysterious interloper, I have been it. You're being obsequious. You're being kind because you want me to let my kids can be assassins. I've heard of it in stories that may or may not have been based on truth. End it? How can you end it when the Colossus has already moved more than once today? This war is... What's wrong? Everything! My bodyguard is dead, the war goes poorly, and then well, and then poorly again. And on top of that, Count Shmoo has been kidnapped. Nishka, the only one I could trust besides my father. She was the whole family's bodyguard. She was great, of course. Obviously, I would keep track of that. A little bird whispered that it's locked up in the head of the broken colossus that used to be my father's. It should be collecting ashes somewhere in the battlefield. Why? Was someone going to... Well, good. Even if she's alive, that leaves my lands undefended and myself open to assassination. Ha! The third of his name, yes. He was stolen from me by the vicious Baroness, my meanie of a sister. So that's the deal. Find my plushie, and I'll give you... Well, I don't know what I've got like that. Oh, but I do have a finger taken from the scene of the crime of my father. 'Tis yours if you recover Shmoo for me. Deal?
The Count was an odd duck. And a paranoid duck too, come to think of it. But Even was now one step closer to triggering Nishka's memories. And possibly, just possibly, ending this war in freedom.
Bold of you to be just running around here.
Narmene, Kaino, Dog, Gamnarf, Narmene, Kanenast, Mal Nosnik, Das, Golkash, Og, Rak, Gau, Nema, Wak de Gay, no, Kasnehena, Dachmanenga, Horgo, Mala, Nahaina, Dakero, Okos, Gaminena, Koskira, Kokos, Tokamara, Korahane, Koske, Gamoy.
I guess Dolphigaba, full the Bangayism, Doi, Kes, Dolvo, Dolph, take love, dear.
You have? Describe him to me. That's just thank you. The more I know about him, the more I can build an terrific...
Old boy, they're doing the right.
Citizens, country compatriots, let yourselves eat cake, for now arrives the winner of the role, the Duke.
Poor Even. Hello, Even. You're not asking the right questions. You're still not asking the right questions. But I wonder if you can... My sisters. The children of the king aren't the only triplets in Freedom. In the middle of this war, my twins disappeared, unlike you. Can you find them for me? That's not important. You'll know them when you see them. After all, you knew me. If you find them, tell them to meet me at the safe spot, over by the sword bridges. Find us there once we're all gathered, and I will have something for you. You'll find us among the teapots, in the trenches, and under the ground.
Sir, 1,000 apologies, sir, but your mid-afternoon cake was burnt in the chef's oven.
A cake flambe? Oh, how delightfully decadent. I'll take the whole thing.
But sire, it's burnt to a crisp.
Ooh, a new flavor I haven't experienced for years. What an amusing diversion. Have chef serve it to me at dinner, and if he refuses, kill him. And then yourself.
Yes, sir.
The Duke certainly lived in style. Oh, it was all a show. And the horrors of war did sometimes bleed through the artifice the Duke had constructed. But if he ever noticed it, he certainly never let it show.
I'm having a ball. Simply a great time. There's nothing else I'd rather be doing.
You don't fit in here, my dear. Yes, I expect you are. We don't get many visitors here, and those that come tend to be unable to leave until the party ends. Which, of course, it never does. Have you tried the cake?
Anh say đừng buồn. Mỗi lại đẹp. Người say đẹp. Có giấy tụi bạn. Mẹ sao mày?
No. This simply will not do. That is, leave, and return only when you can... You! What? You make a demand before a proper intro... Leave.
Hello, darling. You're a long way from home, aren't you? No, darling. That's not how you address a superior. In this kingdom, whenever you meet someone of a higher station, you must always begin by saying, begging your forgiveness, sir. There you go, darling. Now go on, run along.
Well, I never. Look at you. You're the spitting image of an unskilled laborer. Perhaps a chimney sweep? Child, no! You simply can't address people this way. You must always use their titles. For example, I am to be addressed as my most esteemed lady, and the Duke, it's a simple matter of respect. You're very welcome, little lady.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, child. Look at you, child. Why, you might as well be dressed in rags. Who are you, and what brings you here? Oh no, child. That is not how you introduce yourself in conversation. You must always curtsy first. Oh no, heavens no. You want just a slight bob at the end, child. It's always so unseemly when a lady goes down too far and then snap. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, yes. Perfectly wonderful. Now, oh heavens, yes, I could.
Eine Heirene. Akete, Mormanana, Mortgan, Narmanaha. Oh, get him in the Hannah. Oh, it's Mokaska, Monica, Oine. Wait, like a carabino.
You may approach. Yes. So. You should beg my forgiveness, child, for such a rude and improper greeting. Go, leave. You. No. You may approach. Yes. So. The very I leave and you may approach. Yes. So. Oh. Well now. Finally some respect around here. Our old bodyguard. Oh, heavens, what is there left to say? Oh, good for her. I should send her a cake. Only, no. All right, there is a portrait of me here. When we split our lands after my... Well, I didn't kill him, if that's what you're asking. I found him dead, with the murder weapon still sticking up. Oh, you know how things grow legs and what? One of my lovely... What is there to... Shmoo! The Count's dreadful plush thing? Heavens, I can scarcely recall what we did with it. The Baroness launched it into our territory a few moons... No, my soldiers found it during one of our training marches. I thought it would destabilize... I remember now! When I realized it was useless, I had Shmoo thrown in the cellar of the old castle. Then there he shall rest until the worms eat his stuffing. Nothing. He's rubbish, child. In the nostalgium.
then hut, recruits, for the Baroness has won the roll. All hail her rule and her rules.
You're burning daylight even, and I don't think I like what I see. Indeed we do. But you'd better. The boy is growing. Let's hope it's time you have.
Your house of cards will never fall down when you've built it with Maddie's help.
Deals here. Get your deals here.
Life never goes the way. Hey, kid, you want to hear a story? There's a saying, and I was there in the triplets. But that's just it, isn't it? It never ended. Life never goes the way you expect, does it? Everyone's looking for someone here. Me?
You have? Describe him to me. Incredible. Thanks. All this information helps my strat. Horrific. Horrific.
I'm never better. I'm gonna die in battle soon, and I did feel bad about it. Nah, kid, I'm feeling no pain these days. They're all the same side in the end. Now,
I've got cars to trade. Don't you want to follow suit? I know you do. Bets are off when you've got a new card from old Manny Dex, Esquire.